Hi everyone, welcome back to Lulumath. This video is a supplementary video to the video on factoring trinomials by decomposition. It's just an explanation as to why our first step whenever we factor by decomposition is to multiply a by c. So before we do anything else, we want to generalize any type of binomial expansion. So for example, if we had an expansion that was, and I'm just saying a random example, 3x plus 2 multiplied by 5x minus 4, that means that the d would be like a 3, the e would be a 2, the f would be a 5, and the g would be a negative 4. But I want to do this with variables because I want this to work for any values of a and c. So we're going to see why this works no matter what a and c are. So let's go ahead and expand. So I would multiply dx by fx first, and d times f are going to be our coefficients, so we get df, and then x times x is x squared, okay? Then I would multiply dx by this g right here, so I would have d as my coefficient, g is my constant, so I would have dg, and then the x I'm going to put last. And then we're going to have e times fx, so we will say plus efx. And then finally, we will have e times g, which is just eg. Now, the general form of a trinomial is of the form ax squared plus bx, and then plus c. And if you remember, when we expand binomials of the first degree here, this blue term and this green term always end up combining together to give us this bx right here. So that tells us that this df here is our a value. And then it tells us that the dg and the ef together, when you put them together, make this b value. So b would equal dg plus ef put together. And this eg here would be the c value. So c equals eg. So remember, whenever we factor by grouping, the first thing we're going to do is multiply a by c. Well, here, our a value is df, and our c value is eg. So when I multiply a by c, it would just simply be this df multiplied by this eg. And to put it all together, it would just be dfeg, okay? Then what we would do is we would determine factors of the product AC that have a sum of b. But here we know that b is dg plus ef. So we know that if I were to take this dg right here and this ef and multiply them together, that would give me this AC. So since b equals this dg plus ef right here, then that tells us that dg is one of our factors that we're looking for here, and ef is the other factor of AC that we want, which means that a times c has to be equal to this dg here multiplied by the ef. And because multiplication is commutative, you can do it in any order you want. We can put the d first, then we can put the f next, then we can put the e next after that, and then we can put the g next after that. So that matches what we have right here, which is exactly what we get when we multiplied our a by our c. Our df by our eg gave us this dfeg. That is the reason why we will always multiply a by c whenever we're factoring by decomposition. All right, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below or at lulumath.com, where you can also find the blank or completed notes for this video. If you found this video to be helpful, please subscribe to our channel and share with others. Thank you, and we will see you next time. Bye.